Oh my
Hello.
goodness. Whew.
Welcome to the last live show of 2021. Not that there's been a lot of live shows for 2021, but this
No.
is the last one we're doing because we are just a week away, less than a week away from the new year, 2022. And as we as we tend to do yearly, we are getting together to talk about our favorite pop culture of 2021. Been an interesting year, so and I guess if anyone decides to pop on and start
Mhm.
talking to us, that's great. We're here to talk with you, answer some cues.
Yeah, so Sean already said hello, 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 Sean.
Hello,
Yeah,
Sean.
we aren't formal as if you've come to the shows before. We're not formal. We'll talk about anything.
Yeah, yeah,
This has a theme, I guess, since we'll be talking about our our personal favorite things of 2021,
yes,
not yours
yes.
necessarily.
I mean, so let's have no arguments or anything like that. We don't, we don't,
Mm.
we don't take kindly to that shit because
We're not gonna we're
it's
not gonna
stupid.
argue about your
You know?
opinion.
Yeah, it's your opinion. This is our opinion.
Yeah.
You're not going to change our minds, and we're not going to change yours. Let's just enjoy what we enjoy. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And if anybody wants to pop on, like I just said, and talk to us throughout this, please do. Um, this was kind of a you know spur of the moment, last moment type of thing, and hopefully we get a few people to pop on and talk to us. If not, it's a great episode where we talk about the things we loved from 2021. So yeah,
Only Bobby's opinion
yeah,
matters.
I see that.
Psh, psh.
All right, so we'd be talking about you know the Dark Tower and how much he loved it.
Yeah, that old thing. Let me see if I can post it on Insta. I'll do it later.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram. You get it. You get it. Um. All right. So, how do you want to do this? What did you guys think of the new Matrix? Sean asked. We're watching it on Friday together.
Yes,
Uh,
for
yeah,
New Year's Eve. What
that's
a
our New
great New
Year's Eve.
Year's Eve. We're all getting together to watch The Matrix Resurrections.
Yeah.
I
So,
have I have lower than low expectations for it. It is, you know, not that we ever really care about reviews or anything like that, but it's clearly, um, it's very divisive. I guess people are not liking it. It tanked at the box office. I think it made 22 million.
68 worldwide.
Whoa! So they covered Keanu's craft service.
He doesn't eat.
That's true. He does give to everybody else.
Yeah,
He
he
probably was
does.
like, "No food this shoot,
Yeah.
not for me.
From
Give it all to them." He's on a different plane.
Bobby said boo to the new Matrix.
Bobby, did you see it, or are you just saying boo?
Tom says, "Hey guys." He's probably just saying boo.
Tom.
It's too recent for him. It's too real for Bobby. He doesn't use the internet. I don't even know how he's talking to us right now
I know.
on his dial-up phone. Uh, so yeah, I don't know if we'll do anything on the channel to talk about it, but probably not.
Probably not. I mean,
We'll probably just not talk about it. Unless it was insane, and then we'll probably be like,
oh
"Wow,
yeah, maybe
we
yeah.
really
Listen, if we like
had
it, we'll
no
talk
idea."
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
But we don't need to poo poo. We don't need to come on here and talk about things that we hated.
No. No, we won't do that.
Um,
Bobby said, "Low expectations, good to have. Should have just stayed a trilogy." Yes, I seen it. I wasn't a big
Should have just stayed a part one, as far as I'm concerned.
fan. Yeah.
We know how Bobby likes shitty sequels. or
Well,
prequels,
that's I mean, the thing is like, I guess everyone I don't know
rather.
who's a fan of this trilogy. Everyone is a
Yeah,
fan of the first one. Everyone, you know? I mean, that's pretty much a universal loved movie, but, like, not not the other 2.
yeah.
I couldn't even tell you what happens in those
I
movies,
tried to
you know?
rewatch Reloaded recently. Couldn't
Yeah.
even get through it. I shut it off. I was just like, "Oof."
Is that the one with those Uzumon twins?
Yeah, the 25-minute long highway
Car
scene.
chase? Yeah.
Oof, man.
Yeah, I haven't watched them since the theater. Matt Brassfield says, "Sadly, I have to see it tomorrow,
You have to.
or else he turns, or else he
He turns
changes."
to the werewolf of Ohio.
Exactly.
Oh, Brassfield, I'm sorry. We gotta
Yeah.
fight the moon.
Um,
It's a dark night.
where's that? Where the hell is that?
they really dropped the ball.
They really did.
They
It's
did. I
hor
know it was made.
we're talking about the 25th?
This
The
is the
25th?
25th anniversary of From Dusk Till Dawn,
Yeah,
and,
and a Blu-ray was
4K.
supposed to come out. Yeah, well,
4K
sorry,
was supposed to
4K.
come out. Rodriguez had worked on it. I don't know.
That was gonna be my Christmas gift to myself.
I mean, it'll come, but,
I know.
come on, release it the
But
same
where's our 4K bad taste? And 4K,
Oh, he just talked about those.
did he?
Yeah, he did. He just keeps saying, "They're on their way." He said that, "Oh, we
They're
did
coming.
beautiful restorations of all of them."
I'm sure he did. I
You
watched
know?
Get Back.
So,
That
like,
was wizardry in the restorations.
I,
Like,
who knows?
ay, 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 ha ha. Bobby says, "Truth. I do like crappy sequels and prequels." Brassfield says, "Yeah, lady friend wants to see it. Oh no, here comes the change."
Hold on to something,
Oh,
Brassfield. Don't give in to your
Gooch.
urges.
What up, guys? How was your Christmas? Good,
Christmas was
Gooch.
good. I had a good Christmas this
It
year.
was just 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was I had a good time. It was a good Christmas this year. I enjoyed it. In our new house, we had Casey, we had the family over. It was nice. It was a good Christmas.
It felt Christmassy this year.
Yeah.
Well, you know how I can be a Grinch
Yeah.
or a Scrooge.
You're definitely the Groinch.
The this year though, I felt like, maybe because my kid is a little bit older and can
Definitely.
experience it, I think I was a little bit more like, I mean, we played Christmas music all like from Thanksgiving on, it was on
Great.
the house and
And it's
we,
just gonna get better as she gets older,
yeah, for
You're
sure.
gonna love it through her eyes and see her
Or
joy,
hate it. See
excitement.
her pain.
I'm gonna make sure she loves it, that's for sure.
Bobby says new Matrix is just like from Dust Till Dawn 2 if comparison. I was that the Hangman's no,
No,
what's
that's
2?
3. 3 is
3's great.
decent.
Hangman's Daughter's well,
2 sucks.
great. Yeah, that is yeah, that was shitty. Gooch says, "What did you guys get each other for Christmas?"
Um, yeah, so I don't know, Gooch, if you watched the,
Haul video.
haul video that I put up, but we didn't exchange gifts yet when I shot that, but what did I get you? I got you, like, 4 or
You got
5 things?
me yeah, I got Back to the Future 4K. I
Yeah.
got Scream 4K, SCOD for Life book, The Mandalorian soundtrack, vinyl. I can't remember what the other thing
The
was.
Buffy statue.
Buffy statue. It's like, oh, it's right there. Yeah.
And he got me a rock.
Mhm.
He got me the Lego set for the Imperial Shuttle, probably
'Cause
the
that's as
only
close as
Imperial
you'll
Shuttle
get.
I'm ever gonna get from Return of the Jedi.
I
They got me
looked
that
and
one.
I was like, "Oh my
It's so
god."
expensive. I was
Even the
looking today.
shitty ones were like $150, and I was like, "I just can't do it."
No way, man. Like, the one that I want is 400 and up, you know?
Yeah,
I want the
bonkers.
1984 Imperial Shuttle from Return of the Jedi Kenner line.
complete.
But he got me the Lego set, so I will be putting that together.
Oh, you have another gift. It's coming this week, though.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you got
Well, there
another
you go.
gift coming this week. Tommy, enjoy these years with the kiddo, man. The next few years are going to be the best. She's freaking adorable too, by the way. I mean, yes, I
I
made
actually,
that.
this is true. I on my computer, I have some past uh Christmases that I recorded, that I have video of when River was little,
Yeah,
smaller, you know, 10 and under, and I started tearing up because he was so
excited.
excited
Yeah,
and he's just so into it, and I miss that, you know. So I am going to be enjoying,
your enjoyment.
um, spoiling your daughter, you
She's a
know.
good chick.
So I'll be able to now enjoy it through her. But yeah, I mean, River,
He smiled.
yeah, he had a good Christmas this year, and he actually like showed emotion
Yeah, yeah,
quite a few times. I mean, he let out a "Let's go" quite a few times,
yeah.
as the kids say these days. But there's nothing like the awe and wonderment in like a little kid's face on Christmas morning, and I did I did tear up. So
This is a very special episode, special live show. Gooch, have you guys seen the new Swamp Thing figure? It looks awesome. No. Yeah, I have
no, I have
not.
not seen it.
Can you be more specific
Is it like an
about
Alan
that
Moore Swamp Thing figure, or is it
Swamp
like
Thing figure?
a Derek Mears Swamp Thing figure?
Okay,
Yeah.
DC Collector Swamp Thing Mega Fig
Don't you
action
have a bunch of
figure,
candy up there?
$40. I see it.
What do you mean, no? Why?
I
You've
see
got
it
the
now.
candy that was in your stocking. You've got the.
Yeah, Gooch, I just looked. You know what? So I had been waiting to
Oh
get
my god.
that one crazy Swamp Thing figure, where he's got his wings and all that stuff, but it keeps going up in price. So I will buy this because I've been wanting a Swamp Thing figure. And that's not bad. And it looks really good. $40. It's one of the new McFarlane. McFarlane's doing it, of course.
Is that
Huh.
what he's talking about?
I have to think so, which is so weird because Chris and I just did our show.
I saw somebody.
I didn't even know this was coming out.
I think it was Mike Mendez who posted on his Instagram story all of like the toys that he got for Christmas, and I think that was in there. But he gets
It's
shit like before anybody. I
I
don't
was
know
gonna
how.
say maybe he got it early. He
I don't
probably
know
knows
how.
McFarlane.
He probably, I mean, he knows somebody.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Yeah, this is a good figure. Um so
I mean, speaking
uh
of figures, let me just talk since we're on this like best of 2021.
yeah,
I do have toys on here, and I have one line,
I know you do. What is
so
it?
I might as well just talk about that right now since we're talking toys. Um, but I mean, 2021, He-Man, the year of He-Man.
Yeah.
They started pouring them out last year, near the end of last year, but this year, here they are, man. They just keep putting out more and more of the Origins toys, the Revelations toys, and I love them. I love them. I love the Origins toys more than I love the Revelations, and I'm not going to collect every Revelations figure, but I mean, there's some good Revelations figures, and ones that I really would like to get. I want to get the Man at Arms. I want to get the Tila. I want to get Stinkor because he looks awesome.
I want to get that Evelyn. I like that you have different heads for her.
Yeah, I mean, she's readily available. I mean, she's in the stores.
No, she's in stores. I'm just saying, like, I haven't I haven't started buying those. I bought the Savage, He-Man, and Orko 2-pack.
Oh, the pre-order?
Or did I? Maybe I didn't. No, I think
Oh,
I
no,
missed
Chris
it.
did. Chris did, and he
Of
sent
course
me
I
a
did.
link to get it, and it was gone. It was gone.
That's right. That's right. He sent it to me and I lost it. So, yeah. Um yeah, I wrote down the same thing. All the He-Man stuff, which will also make, our other list of stuff. But like I also wrote down because I got that giant Home Alone Lego set. And this week I'll be buying that giant ass Daily Bugle set. So, but I didn't, I got a couple Mezcos, but nothing that I really, really gave a shit about. They've been really behind on their pre-orders, and none of the Hot Toys that I have pre-ordered came out. Like none of them. Like Ahsoka, and I think I have a couple other Star Wars ones coming, and like nothing
Well,
came out this year.
gonna be yeah. I mean, you know how they
I
are.
get it, but yeah,
Again, I
I
saw that Doctor Strange, the new Doctor Strange, and I want it because I wanted the original Hot Toys Doctor Strange
yeah,
from uh,
Doctor Strange.
Infinity War
Oh, okay.
because it had all the arms and
Are
everything
the
with him, and I never, Katie didn't get it for me, and I don't buy it myself, but I did tell her that like, listen, can we just pre-order this Doctor Strange? It ain't coming out until 2023, but I
yeah,
want it. Uh, I just think he's a dope figure, well, dope hot toy. They are beyond figures.
they are. Yeah.
Um, but I saw the Marvel Legends, and they were pretty good looking, actually. The Wanda in her outfit from Wandavision was dope.
Yep.
The Doctor Strange from No Way Home. I was like, wow, these are actually really sweet looking.
Yeah, they did a good job, and it's not expensive. It's not
And I see
$250.
the Fantastic Four on the pegs everywhere from the Toy Biz style,
Mhm.
but now 6 inch, and they're everywhere in Targets.
Okay, good. I need those
The
guys.
Ben, the Ben is huge.
I know. That's the one especially. And I got that Doctor Doom. Well, I did get that Doctor Doom this year. God Doom from
Yep.
that would go well. That Fantastic Four.
So I got some
Let me just
Ghostbusters.
catch up on this. Oh
Okay.
yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I got some Ghostbusters. They put out the Hasbro like 6 inch style, and I got most of those for Ghostbusters Afterlife. And then I did get all of the new versions of the original sort of like so they made like updated 2020 2021 versions of like your typical Kenner style Ghostbusters. So they don't have articulation or anything, but they're of the new characters, and they're the same size as the, Kenner, and some of them have fright features with the ghosts and everything. They have an Ecto one, and I got all those.
That's smart.
But
That's funny.
He-Man is definitely the number one. Uh, you know, 2 years in a row for me. It's these new He-Man toys, and I love them. I love these origins. They're so awesome. So
The
let's go.
Let me catch up on the chat here.
Yep, yep.
Brasfield said the Mondo Man thing is really is cool as well if you have not seen it. I have seen it. It does look cool. Mondo has been doing very good with their 1/6 scale. Very well. Their He-Mans are really good. Tom says I got a couple cool He-Man toys for Christmas. Sweet. Bobby says any new 4K Blu-ray releases come out soon. Either of you are excited for old or new stuff? And Sievage, so glad you got Mortuary Collection film. Really dug that. Also, he said, I want that Sleepwalker figure you showed me a pic
Oh
of.
yeah, yeah.
That character will get his due in show or film one day.
The Sleepwalker Marvel Legends
Oh
uh,
yeah.
is
Yep.
coming out with
With the
Multiverse of Madness figures.
yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. I keep thinking In the Mouth of Madness when I talk about Doctor Strange 2: The Multiverse of Madness.
I'd be okay if they called it that.
Well, I mean, those tentacled, dark, Cthulhu-like creatures
Mhm.
that Strange deals with.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's tons of stuff. But if we were gonna get into that, I would have looked it up. Um, as
yeah,
far
I
as
can't I
what
don't know.
we're looking forward to for 2022, we will do one of those shows as we tend to do. Um, but yeah, there's gonna be a plethora of stuff that we're gonna want. I mean, we just talked about the From Dusk Till Dawn 4K that is out there, but it's delayed. There's the
Yeah.
Howling 4K that's coming that I want from Scream Factory. Um, Finally, Summer School is on Blu-ray for the first time,
Really?
and that's coming in February. I pre-ordered that. So yeah, there's Ghostbusters Afterlife is coming out in February. Dune is coming
Well,
out.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
grab Dune.
yeah, all that stuff, of
Yeah,
course.
so we'll figure it out. There's gonna be some good shit coming, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, I'd have to look. Nothing off the top of my head, other than, like, the movies that we're gonna talk about that will come out. Um, hmm. Alright. What do you wanna talk about? TV or movies or what?
That was the only other questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, sorry. Bradfield just sent in one. Do you guys like Super 7 reaction figures? See, we just got a whole line.
I just got a whole bunch of He-Man ones, thanks to Sean Pinkerton. But for the most part, I don't really collect them. But I like what they're going for with those reactions. That they're going for the Kenner style figures. It just depends on how cool I think they look. I put them on my list because I was like, wow, the Big Bad Toy Store had them like for really cheap, and individually on card they were like $6 each, and they had like Hordak and all sorts of characters. I was like, shit, $6. Um, because normally they're like $20, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. So I've never like paid for one myself. I did when they were $9.99, and that was when they first came out. So I got like I don't know,
Like a
Snake
Snake
Plissken.
Plissken. Yeah.
Yeah, I had like
Yeah.
a Marty McFly or something like that. When they first came out, they were like really $9.99, and now they're like $20. No way. But I really love those He-Man ones I just got.
Yep.
I don't know. So my TV is longer than my movies, so maybe we'll just do movies first.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I loved a lot more TV this year than I did movies.
Alright. I mean, you also watched a lot more than I did, so okay. Well then, yeah, let's go movies.
Um, so this is basically so we both saw a bunch of movies this year, and this list is specifically what we really enjoyed out of the movies that we saw this year. Because I'm sure some people might put in the comments, "Oh, but what about this?" Well, that might be something that I didn't enjoy, or that I didn't enjoy a lot, enough to be put on my list. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. I may have liked it, but it didn't make my list. So, um, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Bobby. Right there with you.
What about
John
you?
Carpenter's. Yeah, I mean, like, there's things that I didn't put on this list because I didn't like it, and then there's a lot of things that I just haven't had the time to watch.
Yeah.
Like, there's things I can think of right now where I'm like, I know I'm probably gonna like this movie, I just haven't seen it yet. So, and when I was going through the list, I was like, damn it. There's at least 20 movies that I know I want to watch and just haven't had the time. So don't
Um,
yell at us if we haven't seen something or you don't like it.
How do you want to do it? Do you want to go back and forth,
Yeah,
or
we'll just go back. Yeah, we'll just go back and forth
okay?
because we'll have crossover.
Yeah. So I know you didn't really enjoy this movie,
No, I
but
didn't.
this is on my favorite list of movies I saw in 2021, and Black Widow.
Did not make the list.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Black Widow. Um,
Yeah,
I thought it was fun. I loved the characters. I do agree that it was too little, too late. This movie should have come out,
5 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
or in between there, like really. But we got it, and I liked the widow, the backstory of the widows and all of that, and I loved Yelena.
I
Uh,
do love
I
Elena.
liked her family, but I love Yelena, and I love that like Yelena is continuing.
Yeah,
Clearly, she's going to be a young Avenger. She's going to be the new Black Widow, of course. Um, but I think there's a preconceived notion going to a Marvel movie where like people seem to think that every fucking movie needs to blow them away. And I don't agree with that. They're just movies. They're just like movies in the catalog of Marvel. Some are good, some aren't that great. And to me, Black Widow was good. So Black Widow made my list of favorites for the year.
yeah. You just, but Bobby says second time around, Black Widow I enjoyed a lot more. First time was just pretty good. I'll watch it again. I did not at all dislike it. It was just one of those movies where I watched it and then I immediately forgot about it. Like I can't really tell you the plot. I just remember some sweet ass set pieces. I definitely like Yelena. Um, and I didn't expect to be blown away. I think I was just like, I just don't care. There was
Yeah.
just no that's really all it was. I just didn't care. Um,
Yeah,
so yeah,
I feel like in the overall scheme of things, it was a misstep for them. Just the way that they decided to release it, and how late in the game they they brought this movie out, and I feel like it probably, you know, I bet Scarlett wasn't the most the happiest with the results and how it all came out, and not the movie itself, but like the timing of the movie, and I think most people agree that wow, we probably should have done this earlier. Um, but I mean, it did well, and people definitely did like it. It's just one of those. It was a good Marvel movie, but not like a great Marvel.
yeah.
But I enjoyed it enough. I got some good laughs out of it. I like the action. I like the spy espionage type stuff. I love the widow stuff. So that stuff worked for me. The family dynamic really is the best part of the movie for me. You know. So, but yeah. So there you go. You
Uh,
what is one of yours?
well,
Okay.
hold on. Marvel has given us so many good movies that we are spoiled. They set the bar so high that anything less than mind blowing feels like a disappointment.
Again, I think to some, yeah.
Yeah, to some people, this new Spider-Man didn't help that issue, but that's a bar. That's a
But
impossible bar.
how great is it that like they have so much entertainment to give you that if you didn't like one thing, don't worry, wait a couple months and they're going to give you something that will probably you'll be like, wow, that was great.
Mhm.
Their track record is amazing. There's nothing for me. There's nothing personally that 100% stinks. Like that's for me. Like there's something that I enjoy in every one of the Marvel movies.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah. Some of them I don't like though, Like I don't even own uh Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't think it's a good movie. I think there's things that are in it that are decent, but
Yeah,
I don't own it. I just I don't, I've
that's
seen it twice and it just didn't work for me.
yeah, that one's low on the list. Gooch asks, "What's your favorite Christmas horror movie?" Are
Mine
you
is Silent
wearing the
Night, Deadly
shirt?
Night. Oh yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night, hands down, is my favorite Christmas horror movie.
Gremlins.
Well, I
It's
think
a
you
horror
like
comedy.
horror movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy Silent Night, Deadly Night, though. Oh man, I love Guardians too, but to each their own.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. You can like whatever the heck you like. Uh, I know this isn't on your list, but I quite enjoyed it. Was Free Guy.
Yeah. It's not on my list.
I know.
But I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I know you
I
didn't.
just it was just a movie for me, you know? I mean, if anything, the whole time I was like, "Man, River would love this movie." You know? Katie really enjoyed it,
Yeah, I did.
you know?
Yeah.
But, eh, I have a I think I'm getting Ryan Reynolds fatigue. He's not a, versatile actor.
No, he's absolutely
Everything he
not.
does is just Ryan Reynolds. And it's like, there's only so much I can take of that. You know,
I like Ryan Reynolds, though. I
he's
think he's
getting to
funny.
that Jim Carrey level of like, okay, this shtick is getting real old.
Bobby says Silent Night, Deadly Night 5 with Joe Petto is your favorite Christmas horror. Chris, stop lying.
I actually really like part 5, so it's not as good as part 1, but part 5 is really fun.
How many are there?
It's 5.
Oh, okay. Okay, you go.
Oh, okay. This is a recent one. This is a Netflix movie, um, and it's by the co-writer of Ghostbusters Afterlife, and he wrote and directed this movie. It's called A Boy Called Christmas, and it's on Netflix, and it's a awesome, wonderful Christmas movie. I just really dug it. Definitely has a budget behind it, thanks to Netflix. um, Great cast. The effects are great. It's just a warm, whimsical. It's like the beginnings of Santa, and you see sort of him as a boy and how he becomes Santa, and you know the moniker that's given to him and all that stuff. And it's just I had a really great time with it, and it's definitely going to be a movie that I watch every year now. I hope that at some point it gets like a physical release, but
Hmm.
but yeah, I really dug it. So that made my list of faves for the year.
I still got to see it. That, yeah, I that was one I missed. Uh, my sister loved it. I heard it was good. My favorite Christmas horror movie is the one where the kid's family accidentally leaves him home while they're on vacation. He rains down terror on these two dimwit burglars.
Yeah.
It could be a horror movie with a different soundtrack. If it wasn't, you know,
You
Johnny.
had enough. Well, you're
Yeah,
thirsty for more.
exactly. This one is definitely not on your list, but it's Fast 9.
Oh man.
I I remember watching in the theater and smiling and looking over at you, who you're just like, and
You
then
were
like
really enjoying yourself.
some other like stupid shit they would do, and you're just like come on. I've never seen you so like outright like hate a movie
Uh,
watching
I
it.
just I just I guess they're just not for me, you know?
Yeah.
I guess they're just I thought that I could like them,
Yeah.
you know? And then when I did that rewatch of 4 through whatever, I was just like,
Yeah.
"Man, these movies are terrible." And, like,
Oh,
I
I love it.
love terrible movies.
I know.
I just it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work.
Uh,
And the I think one of the biggest reasons is because Vin Diesel takes them so seriously. And he knows how ridiculous they are, but he really like
he
he
believes.
he gets deep into the love of this like family and franchise, and I can't take him seriously.
You know what though? If you think
Give me more Riddick. And
Of
I know he's
course,
doing it. I know
which
they're
he
doing it.
is. I will say this. I agree with you. They're completely ridiculous, but I think Vin Diesel cares about everything he does because you know what? He still gave passion to like The Last Witch Hunter, which I think is a decent movie. But he's oh man, I love Dungeons and Dragons. I want to be a character like you.
I
Like
know, but I mean,
I mean, he doesn't have 9 of them
these
to
Fast
like.
and Furious actors really think it's a little more than it is, and it's not. I mean,
It's
the scripts are just fucking terrible.
I love him. Bobby showed his dad Fat Man this year. We had fun together watching it. My mom loved it when he showed it to me last year.
We loved it. We watched it again this year. We showed Sean.
I still gotta watch
Sean loved
that
it.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, it's great. It's a such a different Santa movie, but it's great.
good. Bobby, you can't get myself to watch the Fast franchise. It just can't give me more Riddick, Vin,
Well,
and
they're
Tom
working on another
says
Riddick.
they need to stop making those Fast movies already. It's gotten beyond outlandish. I mean, they make billions of dollars. That's just what it
I
is.
can't wait for
Nostalgia. Tom says I love Fat Man.
hell yeah, it's great, and it's only $13 on Blu-ray.
Yeah, well, there you go. Your turn.
Okay. Next up on my list is this one is probably definitely not on your list. So, but I liked it. This is another streaming movie that came out. It was on Amazon Prime. I really dug The Tomorrow War.
That is on my list.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
You didn't when you said you saw it, you were just like, "Yeah, it was all right."
you know what though? I thought about it when I was doing this list, and I was like, well, why was it just okay? And then I was like, but this scene was cool, and like Chris Pratt, you could have replaced him with anybody,
Anyway,
but the
yeah, I mean,
monsters were really cool.
great.
And it was a cool idea in general. So then I was like, no, this is compared to some other shit that I watched, like Red Notice, that didn't make the list. It was just like a really like forgettable movie, but this one stuck with me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Tomorrow War is, I
it was
think,
fun.
just a really fun alien monster movie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and
Great
really,
designs.
that's it.
Really
That's
great
all it
designs.
is. It's just a
Yeah.
fun monster alien movie, and
Yep.
so it made my list. I quite enjoyed it.
Yep. Um I this will not make your list. This is Zack Snyder's
No,
Justice League.
no.
I
Okay,
hated the first one or the original or whatever the hell you want to call it,
me too.
but I really, really dug this new one. And, I had the sound system hooked up and big screen, and I thought it was good. I definitely was like, I could watch this more than once. So I had a good time with it. The runtime didn't touch me. I liked it.
All right.
I know. I know.
Yeah,
You watched it, and that was it.
thought it was a joke. But okay. Here's another one. I don't know if you watched this, but again, this is a streaming movie, and it's just dumb fun. And it's called Gunpowder Milkshake.
No, I was gonna try to watch that later today.
It's Karen Gillan, Michelle Yeoh, Carla Gugino.
Mm, mm.
Uh, shit. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of people in it. It's just fun. It's very much like shoot 'em up. you know,
I love
definitely.
shoot 'em up.
Yeah,
Just
it's just
love
a
that.
fun. It's got the feel of like an Edgar Wright slash Tarantino slash Rodriguez type fun shoot 'em up movie. Yeah, it's not taken very seriously. It's just a fun action ride, and
That's all you need
thought it was
sometimes.
pretty dope. So that made
Sh
my list. I really dug it. I really dug Gunpowder Milkshake, and I guess it's getting a Blu-ray, which is
Is
very
it?
odd for Netflix films.
But will it get any extras? Because I feel like they're always just
They probably won't put any extras on it,
yeah.
but if it's like $10, I'll probably get it.
Yeah. Sean said he liked The Fat Man as well.
Indeed, it's a great. You got to get on that, Casey.
This one's probably on your list, which was Godzilla versus Kong.
Yes, this is definitely on my favorites list of 2021.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, I mean,
I don't know anyone who didn't like it, honestly.
I'm
It
sure
was
there's
just it was
people,
yeah, I'm sure, but I'm saying, like,
who
of the people I
have a
talk to
problem with not
yeah, but
liking a monster
I don't
movie.
talk to those people. This was just great. This was super fun.
Well, I mean, but you have a weird thing. I mean, you didn't like Godzilla or Godzilla King of the Monsters, you know? So
I like King of the Monsters more, but no, I didn't. I'd rather watch, old Godzilla. But, I love Kong, Skull Island, seen it multiple times, and then this was just, like, sweet. It's just it was great.
I
Just
love,
loved
yeah.
it. Yeah.
And I actually just watched the End Battle again the other day
Yeah.
because I have the 4K Blu-ray and I never like checked the quality on it.
Yeah.
So I was just doing a lot of, you know,
Seeing what looks good.
yeah, I've been doing a lot of checking out all the discs and seeing how everything looks, and it
Yeah.
was like, God damn, you can't beat physical media. Like, doesn't matter that it's all streaming. The streaming
Yeah,
isn't as
yeah.
good.
This
The
is a
4K
fact.
streaming is not as good as the physical media, and I was just like, man, this movie looks so fucking good. Um, but yeah, super fun, super fun.
Bobby says, "Gojira, G
Godzilla!
G Fest, baby."
Yeah, Bobby and I are going to G Fest in July.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Super fun.
he bought tickets for us for Christmas, and I
Mm.
reserved the room. It'll be good.
Yeah. Twill. You're next.
Okay. Um, I really dug A Quiet Place too.
It's on my list.
It is on your list.
No, I mean, like, on my list of things to watch.
Oh, oh,
I
you haven't seen
literally
it.
keep
Wow.
forgetting about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, uh, really dug it. I think it's just as good as the first one. And I love that it just keeps expanding this story.
Hmm.
And you get to learn a little bit more about
The
the
monsters.
creatures, just a tad
Okay.
more, just a tad, just enough.
Okay.
I like how they're still sort of keeping it under wraps, but you do sort of, yeah, it's good. Um,
Okay.
Good performances, great scares, just as taut as the first one. And
I do
yeah,
like Taut.
I look forward to where it keeps unfolding.
Hmm. Uh, I'm gonna. Okay, this is on what?
No,
Oh, our list together. Shang-Chi
it is.
for sure.
Shang-Chi is in my top 5 of the year.
Yeah, I didn't put them all, but if I was gonna put them in, I have a couple of them in order, but yeah, that one would
I
go.
starred the ones that are like my top 5,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
and Shang-Chi is one of them.
yeah, yeah.
I've seen it several times
Yeah,
already,
me too.
and just got the 4K Blu-ray for Christmas, and I can't wait to check that physical disc out on all the 4K goodness. It's a great movie. It's so much fun. It is, I mean, it truly is a a Hong Kong fantasy film,
Yeah.
and I love that. You totally forget that it's a Marvel film.
Yep.
Other than a couple things here and there, definitely Ben Kingsley and things like that. But for
Yeah.
the most part, Marvel doesn't even come into the picture other than a few little bits and pieces here and there, and I like that. It was like a real like, oh wow, this is back to the basics. This is them
Yep.
telling a normal story.
Origin story. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I think the connecting tissue for the Marvel universe is just little small, fun little nuggets that are added on to something that is already kick ass. You know.
Loved it. Love the soundtrack. Listen to it all the time.
But yeah,
Love it.
Shang-Chi, hell yeah.
Looks fantastic in 4K. Blue, beautiful.
I know, you know. I mean, we watched it in the film in IMAX and all that stuff, and we
Hmm.
watched it on Disney Plus, where they have now released the IMAX version of the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And we watched it, and it looked fantastic. When Billy and Olivia were here, we watched it, and they loved it. But I really can't wait to see the physical 4K of it. So, but yeah, kick ass. 2021, bro. Chang Chi.
Those are the years. All right, it's your turn.
Oh, all right. You know, I have quite a few um streaming movies here. So this is a trilogy on
Well,
Netflix,
I had that on here.
and the Fear Street trilogy. I
That
liked
was
others more than, you know, I liked some more than others of the three, but as a whole, what a fun, great horror story. You know, like
so good.
yeah,
So,
it
so,
was
so good.
really such a great time, and I wish that they would put out a Blu-ray set of those movies because
That
I
would
would
be really good.
buy them
Yeah.
in an instant.
Yeah.
There's this girl in California. I can't remember the name that she has on Instagram, but she makes custom VHS uh, covers and actual VHS of the thing that she's making. And she
Hmm.
did this like it was super limited and it sold out in like seconds. But she made a trilogy box set of the Fear Street and it looked so real and beautiful and it was like gone
Of
so
course it
fast.
was.
It was like
Yeah.
$80. Um,
Ugh.
but she does it with a bunch of stuff and I just like, damn, you know, she's making bank on this shit.
Bobby says he still hasn't watched the last part.
Oh,
Uh, then we won't ruin anything, but you gotta watch it.
yeah.
You really do, man.
Yeah, all I mean, that whole trilogy is just really
It's just
solid.
a really
I
yeah,
didn't like, you know, the first half of whatever the '90s one is.
the
What
scream
was it?
part.
1994 or everything? No, the first half of that movie, I was just like,
That's what I
"Ugh,
mean. Like it
fuck
was
this
like
'90s bullshit."
Scream or whatever.
And
Yeah.
I thought the dialogue was terrible and
Yep.
things that were happening were fucking terrible, but then about halfway through, things started changing. I was like, "Oh, okay, now things are things are coalescing and this is like I'm really digging this." And then 2 and 3 are just mwah. Obviously, the one I like the most is 78,
Of
um,
course.
but I think it ended solid. I think it's yeah,
It has a really good ending
yeah,
for
I hope
sure.
they do more of these.
Tom's asked, "Did you guys catch any of the Chucky TV series?"
We will get to
Um,
that in our TV section.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I have a bunch more movies, man.
we'll keep going.
Okay. All right. No Time to Die.
That didn't
Um,
make my list. I
it
didn't hate it, but I also didn't I don't think I don't think it was great. Uh, I'm
I
going
don't
to own it because 'cause I'll watch
yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, maybe I was expecting more from it.
Mhm.
Um, it didn't hit me like it hit a lot of people. Like, people were, like, actually, like, you know, sad that it was the end of Craig's reign, um,
Really?
and how he went out, you know?
Hmm. You
Spoilers.
know yeah, that definitely is. I think, I liked that it was a nice cap off to his story, and I liked the jokes You know what I mean? Like, I liked all that kind of
I
stuff.
definitely
So
did like that.
and the
That was nice
gadgets,
where
yeah,
they fucking brought back the cheese of those, like,
yes,
those
S-
jokes. But I don't know, something after we were done with it, we just kinda were like, "Huh," didn't hate it, but
yeah.
didn't outright love it either, so it didn't make my
I
list
Yeah, yeah. Don't outright love it, but I do like it. Bobby says it's his third of his Craig flicks.
for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
third.
Um, I could see that.
I mean, for the Craig movies, yeah. I mean, Casino Royale. Sorry, Skyfall, Casino Royale. This, then probably Spectre, and
Yeah.
then Quantum.
Quantum
Yeah.
would be my last.
Though watching it again, I did like it a lot more, but I'll tell you what, Quantum, Spectre, and this one all have the most ties together, and they're all make no sense. I really can't tell you what the Mr.
This
White in this like I okay.
we felt the most discombobulated from this movie.
Yeah. That's my only problem with all like I want them to get back to just singular movies,
Yeah.
or I would also be okay with like a trilogy, and almost like a comic book arc. You just do a trilogy. Even if he continues on again, just do it like that because this 5 or 6 movie deal of one story that get all convoluted it was too much. Way too much.
Yeah.
Spectre, then last Quantum, last After. I don't know what the hell that means, Bobby, but okay.
Spectre, then last, Quantum last after.
Yeah. Last action hero. All right, you're next.
Okay. Candyman.
Yeah, haven't seen it.
Candyman made my list for 2021. It is a sequel. Don't let the title fool you. But they did basically what sequels are doing nowadays. It's a legacy sequel. They're doing new things while still connecting to the old. Um, it's almost like the original 2 and 3 don't exist, and that's okay because this really is like a Candyman Part 2 proper.
Hmm.
Um, but it was great. I had a great time with it. It's beautifully shot. It great performances, some nice surprises. Um, Not as creepy as the original, but it still has some really cool creepy moments and some great kills. So yeah, I dug it a lot. Just got the 4K. Can't wait to watch that because it's a really beautiful movie. Um, so
Yeah,
Candyman,
I do want to
see
see
it
it. Bobby
thrice.
says Quantum was last, and yes, he still has not seen Candyman either. We'll get there, Bobby.
Go into the bathroom, look in front of the mirror, and get in front of the mirror and say his name.
uh, I think I put on Conjuring 3.
Hmm, that is
The
not on
devil
my.
made me do it.
I was let down.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was solid. We both really were like, okay.
Mm.
I love those Warrens. I don't
I
know.
love the first two,
Yeah. Huh.
but 3 didn't do much for us.
Okay. Yeah, I liked
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Next one on my list is Mortal Kombat.
It's on my list too.
Uh,
I loved it.
I didn't
Loved it.
love it,
Oh, I loved
but I thought it was great. It was really
it.
fun. Um, if a 4K comes down to 9.99 one day,
Yeah.
I'll totally grab it.
Yeah.
Uh, but it was really fun. If anything, it left me wanting more. I wanted
Yeah.
to, like, I want to see the tournament because there is no tournament. There is no Mortal Kombat in Mortal
There
Kombat.
is not.
But I hope that they get to do another one. I hope Warner Brothers gives them the go ahead and they do another one because it's a lot of fun. There's some great kills, and yeah, a movie like that, it doesn't have to have great acting, great script, anything like that. I mean, you're there because you want to see the fatalities,
That's it.
um, and get that nostalgia feeling from the games and everything. And for me, they did it.
Yep.
So yeah, Mortal Kombat,
I hope there's another one. I thought
one
it
of
was
the
super fun.
faves.
Bobby says, I dug.
You're freezing. You froze.
Enjoyed it all. It's
Oh,
like
there you go.
it's a package.
Okay.
You did not watch this movie, but I really enjoyed it, which was Army of Thieves. I like heist movies. It's really hard for me not to like a heist movie. They're up there with swapping movies where I'll probably watch it and I'll probably find some enjoyment out of it. So, yeah, I had a good time with it. I think you would like it because it's so not Army of the Dead, which is not even on my list.
No,
Not
on my list at all.
Yeah, so I think you would like it because it's just a fun little heist flick. That's all it is.
It just depends, though. It just depends. I don't know.
Zack Snyder didn't write it.
I
He
wasn't
directed it.
particularly enamored with that character. You know, so I don't know. And I know he directed this movie.
He is, yeah. I mean, and he wrote, but I don't know. I didn't think there's so many other people in Army of the Dead or whatever it is that I didn't even think about him. You know what I mean? Like there was so much going on. Like he's
Yeah.
such a small part. Whereas this one, I was like, okay, I like him.
All
I
right.
think he's funny.
Cool.
All right. What's next?
Malignant.
Yeah, I didn't say this one yet because I thought this would be in your top 5.
It is, but I mean, I said Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that's true.
and
Yeah,
that is in my top
Malignant's
5.
so good.
Well, Malignant is in my top 5 of the year. I mean, Bobby and I did a spoiler-filled review that's on the channel, but I I adore this movie. I think it is so fun. Just a hell of a movie. Hell of a movie for me. And yeah, it definitely made my top 5 of the year. So,
Yeah, this was if you had money, you would have made this movie.
it would have been a little weirder,
It would
but
have been a weirder, but it was still pretty weird for Hollywood. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I mean,
very divisive movie.
James Wan has that cachet. He can get shit made, and this is what he wanted to make, and it was right up my alley.
Yeah, this is super fun. Super fun. Bobby says, was there no 4K Malignant release?
Yeah,
Just
no
Blu-ray?
4K, no 4K, just the Blu-ray.
Interesting.
I did get the Blu-ray. I'm sure it's gonna look great, but I don't know. I don't know why there was no 4K release. But yeah, maybe down the road, like a year or two, Scream Factory will will put out like a
Oh, I'm sure a
4K,
thick 4K.
and then I would do it.
Yeah. I don't know if you ended up watching this movie or not. Which was Boss Level with Frank Grillo.
I did, but it,
Didn't like it.
I mean, it was just like it was there and then it was over.
I had a fun time with it.
Yeah,
I
I think
love
Kate
Joe
liked it more than
Carnahan.
me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been going into these movies on streaming overall with lower expectations And just in general, like, I'm not trying to like Spider-Man, yeah, I'm gonna have a bit higher of an expectation than Malignant. But I didn't expect much and I enjoyed it. But I tend to like I think everything Joe Carnahan has done. So
I
I
didn't
thought it was
hate
a fun
it.
time.
I
Yeah.
was like,
Didn't make the
"Okay,
list.
no way." It was, entertaining, and then it was over, and I was
And
just
that
like,
was it.
"Okay."
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. What's next?
Next for me is also in my top 5, Ghostbusters 3,
Well, of course
Ghostbusters
that's in
Afterlife.
there. Yeah, that's
Um,
top five. Top
it is
five.
in my top 5. I love it. I love it. They did such a great job. So happy that this is what we got, and it leaves the door open for future ghost busting. Uh, I like where they're going. I'm glad that it made money, and so
Yeah.
many families went out to see it. Families, like that was really cool. Because it, uh, yeah. I mean, both times I saw it, there were a lot of families in the audience. Uh, Cried both times. So yeah, I thought it was a great movie, and I am excited to own it February 1st on 4K. But there you go, Ghostbusters 3 in my top 5 of the year movies.
Yeah. Um that was also in my top five. That was a warm cup of soup. I mean, it was like, hey man, it's new, but not really. Like it just feels good. like like a Force Awakens. Like, hey, you might have done the same beats before, you slightly tweaked them, but I'm okay with it. And it just was a hell of a fun ride. So yeah, that definitely made my top five. It was a great movie, and I cannot wait to watch it again.
Do you think your lady would like it?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, she'll have a fun time with it. Yep. Uh Tom says Ghostbusters is fantastic for me, definitely lived up to expectations and then some.
Truth. Truth.
You know what? I'm gonna take off a couple of these because I don't know if they're like I'm gonna live with these movies forever. But one I really did like a lot was Night Books.
Oh,
And
you did?
yeah,
Huh.
you know, it was one of those, and it kind of goes along with my next pick, but like I just thought it was a cool idea. I thought it was a really like solid like, and if I was a kid, I probably would have been like, holy shit, especially the amount of stuff that I read when I was a kid and wrote when I was a little kid. It just really reminded me of being like that, and the witches, a little bit, and they mix. Did you watch it?
Yeah. Yeah. Biggie
Yeah,
and I
but
watched it.
yeah, I thought it was just a really cute, fun movie. So yeah, it made the list. I really liked it.
All right. Sounds
Uh,
good.
Sean Friel says, "What up, fellas?
Living the dream.
Hey, homie."
I only have 2 more.
Okay, go. Yeah, go ahead. Well, I know what your next two are. Same as
Uh,
I have.
Dune.
Yep.
Dune is fantastic. I mean, Dune is in my top 5. It is one of the best movies of the year for me. I think Denis Villeneuve did a fantastic job. Did the best adaptation so far as I'm concerned.
Hmm.
And again, I can't wait to see what he does next
Yeah,
with
I
Dune
mean,
Part Two.
I am in a Dune hole. I am in Arrakis right now. Um, I'm listening to the books. I'm on book two. I'm halfway through. I pre-ordered the new uh game. So there was a game in the 90s. It was called Dune: The Battle for Arrakis. It was a real-time strategy game where you would make little places, and then the sandworms would come after you, and you'd have to attack different houses and all this stuff. And I there's a new version of that, so I pre-ordered that and like everything. I'm just all in on Dune, and if it wasn't for Spider-Man, Dune would be far and above my favorite movie this year, and one of the best movies I've seen in years. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, me
So,
too. I was
uh,
I was sticking the gamja bar into my penis tip several times, and
I was blown away. I remember seeing it. We were lucky we saw it in IMAX, like the last day that we could see it in IMAX, before Ghostbusters, I think. And
I ended
holy
up seeing it twice.
shit!
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, and it's coming
Oh,
out soon, January.
yeah, yeah.
I think
I'm
at the
gonna.
end of January.
Whew, I'll be
So
buying that.
getting that.
Uh, Sean says, guys, check out Boss Level on Hulu. Yeah, I added that. That was on my list, Sean.
Where
Boss
were you,
Level, I
Sean?
quite enjoyed. All right, so then the last one would be Spider-Man No Way Home.
For my list, yeah, Spider-Man: No Way Home is top 5. It's probably my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, so my top 5 are Shang-Chi, Malignant, Ghostbusters 3, Dune, and Spider-Man.
Same.
Those are my favorite movies of the year. Um, but yeah, I mean, Spider-Man is fucking incredible. I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, I want to see it so many more times.
Yeah, I definitely want to go again on the big screen and see it. It was yeah, it was transcendent. For a Spider-Man fan, it was just insane. It was just insanity. It was so good. Bobby says he wants to get in that Dune hole one day. Always been intrigued by that whole series of books and world overall. You know what it is? It's very sci-fi, but it's also very fantasy. It's not in that first book, but as I'm getting into the second book, I was like, you guys are adding in some like I can tell like George Lucas was like, mm-hmm. And even George R. R. Martin was like, okay. Like
Mhm.
there's just stuff in it that I'm like, holy shit, this had influence so many of these
Of
different
course,
writers.
of course.
Um, and it's I'm glad I'm experiencing it now, but whew. Friel Sean said, have you guys covered the new Flash movie and are you looking forward to seeing it?
Yeah, looking forward
We've
to it.
talked about it. Yeah, very
Yeah,
much. Yeah. Yeah, when
yeah.
so Sean, we typically do a looking forward to episode as well of the next year. And I'm sure we'll talk about it then. But yes, we're both very excited to see Michael Keaton come back as Batman.
It's my most anticipated DC film for next year. Um,
Well, what else is there? Just Batman
well,
and
there's Batman, there's fucking Black Adam.
oh
Uh,
yeah, Black Adam.
I believe
Batgirl might even be next year.
something else. But the Flash is definitely my
Yeah,
number.
yeah,
You
definitely
know,
number one.
as far as DC goes, I can't wait for that movie. I'm really excited to see Keaton again
Mm,
and
mm-hmm.
see
Mm.
what crazy multiversal madness gets kicked up in the DC world.
Yeah, it's wild. Tom says Spider-Man. I've dreamt about that movie almost every night since I saw it. Still not fully recovered emotionally. Absolutely amazing. Best movie I've seen in years. This coming from the guy who likes Ghostbusters, so it's something else. All right, guys. So and gals, we'll move over to TV, right?
Yep. Yeah.
We'll go through our list of best TV. Bobby says Spidey saved movie theaters. Now let's see more famous directors bitch about people seeing Marvel film and not theirs on the big screen.
They'll still do it. You
Still
know,
do it.
no one goes to see our movies. Blah, 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 blah. It's like,
I mean, it's really just Ridley Scott being a curmudgeon old
well,
butthole.
Scorsese does it too.
Scorsese,
It's like,
yeah,
well, you make fucking, stop
4 hour
making old
epics.
people pictures. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
that's what you do. You're not making these big popcorn films. What do you expect?
yeah,
Fuck. The people who want to see your movies are seeing your movies. The people who don't are not. It's
yeah.
that simple. Christ.
Yeah.
You know?
Sean says DC needs to step up its game.
Always.
Maybe next, yeah, right. But maybe
For
next
me,
year is
yes,
the day, is the year.
totally do. They always have. They are just way far behind. Make mine Marvel. 100%.
Yep.
All right, so you want to rock this TV?
Yeah.
My list is huge.
Okay. Well, then you
So
start.
maybe we'll just try to
You crank. Yeah, just go.
crank them out. So
Yeah.
this is a list of my favorite television shows that I have watched. And I've seen more than this, but these are the ones that make the list.
Before you go into it, are you putting things that have already been going, or is it all new shit?
No, I mean like Curb's on here.
Okay, okay. Yeah, me
You
too.
know.
All right, that's fine. All right, go on.
Yeah. So WandaVision.
Uh,
WandaVision is on my list of favorite television shows of 2021.
I just put all the Disney, the all the Marvel show. I just put them all on there. I mean, I like them all.
Yeah.
I like some more than others, but I like them all.
Yeah. Uh yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier is also on here, but it's WandaVision beats it for me.
Yeah,
Um was WandaVision on yours? I would
I
assume.
like I said, I literally just
Oh
wrote
yeah, you put them
down
all.
the
Okay.
whole thing. Yeah, because
Um
yeah, it's amazing at the beginning, and then it peters out for me. But Loki is probably my favorite of all of them. I just absolutely thought it was pitch perfect.
Loki is also on my list.
Yeah.
It's great. What If is on my list.
Yep. For sure.
Hawkeye is on my list.
Yeah.
Um Pacific Rim, The Black. That is a Netflix anime show.
Yeah.
I really, really dug it.
I need to watch it. Thank you for reminding me because I'm like 4 episodes in. I just haven't finished it. I liked
Yeah.
it. I definitely liked it. I just have
Yes,
to
and
finish it.
they're making more.
Good.
Um,
More Pacific
so
Rim, the better.
yeah, it's just fun. I really dug it. I dug the story. The animation was dope. So that made my list. You know?
Okay. Solid. Why don't you just crank through them?
Okay.
And because I think we're gonna have pretty much all the same, maybe a couple differences.
um, Dexter,
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
the new season of Dexter. Uh, I mean it's like they never went anywhere. It's Dexter. Have you started at all?
No, because I'm just gonna binge it because I'm gonna
Okay.
get Showtime for that reason.
That's why we did it.
Yeah,
And it's I mean, it's Dexter, man. It's great. It's
yeah.
they did it. I mean, I don't wanna say anything, but there is an
Don't say anything.
annoying thing in the show, in the whole show. Um, and it just he's ugh. But everything else, it's great. The music is there.
Good.
His dark passenger, everything is
His
there.
dad, Harry.
No, he's got a new dark passenger.
Oh, never mind. I know. Never mind. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't wanna
watch it.
say
I'm gonna watch it.
anything
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
if
gonna watch
anyone
it.
watching this or listening.
Let me just catch up on these real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, I'm behind. Tom says people want to be entertained. Period. Make all the artsy drama stuff you want. The most entertaining films will always be the most popular.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is.
There's room for everything.
Yep. He's got to go. He's feeling under the weather. Thanks for coming on, though. We miss you, Tom.
Yeah. Feel better, Tom.
Feel better, bro. Sean says if only DC's live action universe could match its animated universe. Ain't that the truth?
That's how it's been forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Other Sean says everyone keeps telling me I need to watch Yellowstone, but not really into a mafia style bonanza.
I'm
I don't
not
know
big
anything.
on Yellowstone.
My dad watched it, but I don't think that really counts.
I might
Bobby's
watch the 1888
well, that's what I was thinking.
thing
1883. Yeah, or whatever. I
because
might
that I
watch.
could probably get in. That looks like it's like Deadwood, you know.
Yeah, and I
I
love
love
Sam Elliott's mustache. Bobby says not the Goldbergs
No,
anymore.
that is
No,
not
that
on
show's
there.
done. That
I
show is
I
done.
have stopped watching Goldbergs altogether. It is just not good anymore to me.
Yeah.
It's over.
Bobby says Heckman's great. Dexter's great.
Of course. Of course Dexter's great. Dexter's New Blood. Okay. Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, I didn't watch that either.
It's wonderful. Wonderful. And there's a season 2 coming. It's a cliffhanger. But it's so cool. And I haven't read the comic.
I love Jeff Lemire, or the writer. I just
Yeah.
have not. That's one of the only comics of his I have not read.
And it's also produced by Robert Downey Jr.
RDJ.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. It's a really good
Uh,
show. Sweet Tooth on Netflix. Oh yeah,
Bobby
Yellow
loves Sweet
Jackets.
Tooth. Did you watch it?
Yellow Jackets. We're keeping Showtime until we watch Yellow Jackets.
Okay, because I've heard it's very good.
We both really want to watch it.
Yeah, I really want to watch that too.
We will get into that.
Oh, man.
But
Yeah, I want to watch
Tooth.
Murders in a Building because
That's on my list. Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, Nish watched it all, so I've seen some things, but I mean, those two together, how can you not want to watch it?
It's so funny.
I love those guys.
It ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I know there's season 2's coming. Yeah.
God, I mean, it's so funny.
Yeah,
it's really great. So Only
Alright,
Murders
gotta
in the
watch
Building
that.
is also on my list.
Alright, gotta watch that.
The Great.
Oh, you love this show.
The Great season 2. Just as good as the first season. You really need to watch it because
I've heard it's absurd humor. And
you will.
I do love absurd.
Yes, you will laugh. It's raunchy and bawdy and nasty and fun, and you'll love Nicholas Holt's character. Nicholas Holt's character is basically an LBP character, an LBP man, an LBP male. So yeah, The Great season 2. They're doing a season 3, which is awesome.
Okay, good.
And you got to get on that tip.
Yeah. I will make it my tips delay to do so.
Saved by the Bell season 2.
Yeah.
Did you watch it all?
Not all, but
Okay.
I started it. Yep.
Well, it's great, and it ends great, and it ends on a. There better be a season 2, because there's much to explore going into season 3. But again, it's super witty, super silly, great. They're poking fun at themselves, but it's also love for the show, love for the franchise, and everyone is just having a great time. And I think almost everybody on the show is just wonderful. I think, like, for the most part, everybody kicks ass performance wise. And season 2 brings back Lisa. I mean, Lisa's throughout the show, and she is Lisa Turtle.
And Lisa
doesn't miss a beat.
None of them did.
She looks healthy.
None of them did.
You know, Lark Voorhees doesn't. She had a lot of issues, but like, she really looks like she's got her shit together, and she's Lisa Turtle in the show. It's great.
Oh God, yeah, I got to get back to it. Bobby says, "Was Cobra Kai season 3 January 1st this year?" Because then Cobra Kai.
I think it was last. I want to say it was last year.
No, he might be right. It might have been. It might have been January of this year.
Really?
Yeah, because it's January of next year. So,
well, no,
Bobby.
I mean, Cobra Kai starts the 31st.
Okay, well, then I don't know.
I can't remember, but if so, then Cobra Kai 3 is on my list as well. But
Cobra Kai season 3 January 1st.
Oh wow, okay. Well, there we go. 2021 Cobra Kai season 3.
That's on the list,
and we're already getting season 4 at the end of the year. That's great.
And season 5 just finished filming.
yeah, that's awesome. And I'm excited. I am going to binge
I heard
binge
it's
it.
good. Like, I read reviews and
Yeah,
they saying it's great.
people got to see it already,
Yeah.
and they're like, "It's fucking great," you know. So I got the.
Sean said, "Did you watch Hit Monkey?" Uh, Not yet.
I
Um,
personally don't have any. I don't want to watch it. It's. I don't care.
I'm gonna
Like I didn't
watch it
watch
just to.
MODOK either.
Oh,
I just don't
that
care.
was horrible. I hated it,
Yeah,
but I'll try Hit Monkey. I'll try the first episode, and if it's good, I'll watch it. If it's not, then
yeah. Trailer
there's
did
so many other
nothing.
things to watch.
So Saved by the Bell season 2.
Yep,
Another show made my list. Was Midnight Mass.
that's on my list for sure.
You watched it?
Of course. What
Okay.
we talked
Well,
about it.
what do you mean? Of course. I mentioned some of these, and you're like, "Oh, I haven't seen it yet."
The
Like,
Mike Flanagan. I put things aside for Flanagan.
all right. Well, Mike Flanagan does it again,
He's like
and
Guillermo del Toro. I mean, he's just hit after hit.
I
Still got
know.
to watch Nightmare
And
Alley. We should probably go see
what's
that.
I do want to see that.
Yeah.
But and Mike Flanagan has another show coming for 2022, which is also like, oh, this looks made for me, you know. Uh, so I can't wait for that.
This is the one that's supposed to be like crazy, right?
It's a Netflix show
Yeah, he's like, it's my
coming.
craziest show ever. Blah.
But
Hell
yeah,
yes.
Midnight Mass. I loved it. I love that. I love that Mike Flanagan is like a. I love that he's doing these shows, and he has his stable of actors.
Almost
Obviously
like
I'm.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm partial to those things because it's what, on a
You
very
do.
no budget scale, it's what I do.
Yeah.
And I love seeing that repertory of actors that are like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be playing this. It's really good, and it's super well written. Um,
Yes.
he just, for me, he kills it, and Midnight Mass killed it. It I didn't the ending wasn't it didn't ruin the whole show for me, but I was a little like disappointed with the ending. But overall, the show was great. And that's another one of those like that girl does on Instagram. She sells like a VHS, like
Of Midnight
beautiful.
Mass. Oh man.
Yeah, and it's like two cassettes.
Yeah.
No, I gotta remember her fucking name. But yeah, Midnight Mass. It's awesome.
So good.
Again. 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 Sorry, I want to find that person because I want everyone to
Oh,
go see her.
all right. Well, you didn't like this, but I liked this, which was Castlevania.
I didn't
Um,
like. I love the show, but
but you didn't like the last season.
I was let down by the last season.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed it, and overall, it is one of the best things that I've seen in years, personally. Like, just I really, really liked it quite a bit, and I've rewatched it numerous times. I've rewatched Cobra Kai numerous times. Like, those things. It's good when they're half an hour and you can just kind of like blaze through them. But yeah, for me, Castlevania was tits McGee, as they say. I
I
think
was
they say that.
entertained. I just felt let down by it. Um, I think Katie did too. I think we both felt that season 4 was lackluster.
Bobby said that too. Last season dragged of Castlevania.
So this
Yeah,
this
right.
girl, it's Katie Video, Kadi Video on Instagram, and
Katie video.
you know, she just
Oh yeah, here we go. All right, yeah, I'll
this is for
if
the
you
babysitter.
oh, I
Um,
love the babysitter.
but it's she makes these VHS, and they're on VHS. She puts the things on VHS. And
Hmm.
unfortunately, they go up for a limited time because everyone fucking buys them as fast as they go up.
How does she make these?
I don't know, but she does it. This
Oh
happy death day.
gosh. Well, she's got like a T-shirt on too. Like, I mean, she's selling merch.
Yeah, Mike Flanagan actually endorses her,
I'm sure he does.
because she's put out his haunting of each of those, as well as Midnight Mass.
Even this Twilight cover looks cool. Like,
Yeah, but
oh my gosh.
KADI Video
Yeah,
special VHS,
now you guys know.
pretty dope.
Ugh. All right.
Okay, on my list, Shadow and Bone, which is a Netflix show. It's a Netflix fantasy show,
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
and it was great. And I can't wait for season two. They are shooting it now, and I don't know. I got pulled into the fantasy world of Shadow and Bone. It's
I
very
mean, I've
interesting.
heard it's great. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard it's a
it's
really good
really
show.
interesting, and I like a lot of the characters. Great action,
Hmm.
uh, and yeah, if you like fantastical magic and mystery and violence, and it's Shadow and Bone. It's really fun.
I like fantastic violence.
Um, Also streaming, of course. This made my list. Netflix Sex Education season 3.
Oh,
The show
oh,
just in general is so fantastic, and it's one of those shows that I can't stand when it ends. Like, because it's so good, and you just want to keep watching episodes, and they go by so fast. Maybe it's because I binge them like immediately, but it's just a smart, well written show. Great performances. Gross, sexy, silly. Got an '80s tinge to it.
it
It
is
kind
an
of
'80s show.
it kind of
I
lives in
mean,
the same world as Napoleon Dynamite,
it
where
really
like
does.
you don't
Yeah.
know you. I
When
mean, it's modern, but is it like?
nobody's wearing modern clothes, no one's really
It's
using technology
they're
all
cell
that
phones,
much.
but it also looks like 1985. So I don't
Yeah.
know. But I love that
God
about it.
damn, I love that show so much.
Yeah, it's a great show,
Just love it.
and season 3 was wonderful, so that
Yeah.
made my list.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
God damn, that was so good.
The Witcher season 2.
I haven't
I know
started it
it's
yet.
brand new, but we cruised through it. Of course, there's season 3 and all that stuff coming, and it just digs deeper into the whole legend and lore of all of it. I don't think it's as solid as the first one, but it's
Hmm.
still really great, and there's some really cool stuff that happens. uh, yeah, I don't want to say anything,
Don't
but
say
there's
anything.
but
Yeah.
there's some really really great stuff, and
Ugh.
yeah, I mean I mean Netflix. I mean they're killing it with their shows like this.
They are.
Some of them are hit and miss, but I mean, look, I mean, most of these shows that we were talking about are, are Netflix
Yeah.
shows, and
Exactly. Yeah.
uh, yeah. So, Witcher season 2 already. I finished it. Um, Masters of the Universe Revelations, the new He-Man cartoon on Netflix, the Kevin Smith one, the one that is sort of a direct sequel to the '80s cartoon. I did not like what I watched of the Kitty one, which is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and the more CG, changing everything, changing everything. But Revelations, I really dug, and I have to say that I love the first part more than the second part. Um, I'm going to watch the second part again before we get into our Crep from Eternia sort of review and breakdown. Um, yeah, but overall, I mean, it brought back He-Man. It's awesome, and the designs are there, and it's the same company that did Castlevania. and
Powerhouse
Powerhouse,
animation.
yeah, great animation, really fun. It's great to see like the uh, a quote unquote mature take on the He-Man lore, and they dig deep. They dig deep into like some deep cuts
They
for the
do.
He-Man franchise, and that's really fun, especially if you're a Masters fan and you pick up on a lot of the stuff. I mean, there's stuff from the movie, from the Dolph Lundgren movie
Oh,
that's in the show.
that was great.
But there's, you know, there's yeah, season 2, well, part
Part
2 of
2.
season 1 just didn't land as well as the first part. But I love the tease of where it's going, and I hope that it does get a proper season 2, because boy, do I love the Horde, and
They
it's
will.
it's going towards the
Everyone
Horde.
bought those toys. People talk
I mean,
about
I
it.
hope
Like,
so. You know,
they're gonna do it.
it's up to the fucking guy who the the guy, the main Netflix dude
Which is the guy
greenlit
who wanted it to
who
begin
greenlit
with.
it in the first place.
Yeah.
I hope that they felt that it was big enough to do more, because I was really impressed. I, I think that, and this is all honesty, I think that Kevin Smith did a good job show running the show, but man, he should not write any more episodes because the episodes that he wrote for both parts are the worst. They are. They're just terrible, and it's just his. I mean, it's bad for me. It's bad, and it's total Kevin Smith, and it's just like ugh, like keep that shit away. Like that so does not work, and it didn't work for me. But then you could tell, like with the next writer or certain writers, you're like, okay, this is going to be a solid episode. It was not written by Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so Masters of the Universe, it's back, baby, back.
Yeah. Bobby said Masters Universe Revelations rocked. I liked the other, the He-Man show as well, personally. Um, because I was thinking it was gonna be complete garbage, and I was like pleasantly surprised. Bobby said Squid Game was good. I love Squid Game.
Did
I
you?
forgot. Yeah, I
I
loved
don't
it.
know if I'm even gonna watch it. I don't know if I care enough to watch it. Um,
I mean, you don't really give a shit about like battle royale.
yeah, I wasn't too impressed when I saw the original Battle Royale
Yeah,
in
so
like 2000 or 2001, whenever it came
I
out.
don't know if you will. Also, like, this is so revolution, like, okay, they've been fucking around with people for a long time doing weird ass shit over there. Like, it's just very well packaged.
Yeah.
And it was a slick show, and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't know. It wasn't like a thing that I felt like,
I mean, you'll know after the first episode if you
oh yeah,
decide to do it. That's it. You'll know.
I don't need to get on that bandwagon.
Yeah, but I definitely liked it.
um, what else did I like? Okay, so Tom did mention this, but Chucky is on my list, and it almost didn't get on my list as far as favorites of 2021. The reason it is because I liked more than I didn't like. So it made my list.
Loved it. Absolutely loved
Interesting.
it.
Interesting.
I thought it was so good. I
Huh.
really, really did. Obviously, we both think Alex Vincent sucked. I can't
Definitely.
even remember what that girl's name is, the old babysitter. She sucked. Tiffany was okay. Like, there's things I could complain about for sure. But I thought, as far as legacy sequels go, and how do you do this for 10 episodes? And that was my real big question. I was like, how the hell are they going to stretch this out? But they did it. So I thought they did a
Yeah,
really good job.
I could have used a couple of those episodes gone. um, I don't know. Listen, it's got a season 2, and I'll watch season 2. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. It's on. I made my list. and you know, I liked enough of it.
All right.
Let's see. The last thing on my shows of 2021 that I liked is Curb Your Enthusiasm. I have seen the whole thing now.
I
Uh,
gotta watch the other. I'll watch the other one tonight.
it's
The last one.
it's so good.
Yeah.
um, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know how they do it. You know, it's so consistently good. It hasn't waned. Um, the shtick doesn't get old. I mean, it's just so funny. It's so funny, and you just keep finding ways to make you squirm and make you laugh, and you know, make you say, "Well, Larry's right," or Larry's wrong, or whatever it may
Yeah.
be. It's just the show is brilliant, and what if I mean Jesus? He can. I hope he just keeps going until he fucking keels over.
I do too, till he looks like Richard Lewis. He's like, I mean, he's a genius, and obviously we're huge Seinfeld fans, so it just continues on. I forgot to tell you, I got that for Christmas. The Seinfeld that joke book. It's called like, "Is This Anything?" And it's all of maybe not all of his jokes, but his jokes from
Oh,
the
really?
70s on
Yeah,
of Seinfeld. Ovaltine is probably in there.
probably.
But yeah, it was anyway, yeah, Kerr was just, someone I read a review today that was like the wonky season. I was like, "What? It's the same as
Yeah,
it always is." Like the only thing that is really funny I always think about is like when he goes over to Jeff's house and Jeff's not there, and like Susie will let him in. And I'm just like, why would she ever?
well, but
Anytime he
watching,
comes over, she's getting into some shit.
though, but it's funny because I watch Curb over and over.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and you go back and it's so funny how like the relationship between Susie and Larry, it's like you would think that this woman absolutely hates this man,
Yeah.
but they're friends.
I
You know what I
know.
mean? They're friends, but she like can't stand him, but they have a great friendship. It's a great rapport. Sometimes they do things for each other, sometimes they don't, but every episode she fucking lays into him and tells
Yeah.
tells him to get the fuck out of her face, like
Ugh.
I don't know. I love it. I think it's hilarious. Um,
She was on this episode of Good Morning on Sunday mornings, this show we'd always watch with my grandma. And she was interviewed, and this guy was like, "How do you do this?" Like, because she was so nice, like just
yeah,
super nice.
yeah, I've
And
seen
he
it.
was like, "How do you do this?" She was just like, "I don't know. Like, he brings it out of me because I am not this person." It was so funny. Bobby says Chucky was so fun, ballsy to just continue from the last films and constantly reference them. Loved that. Makes it good when the creator is there for the whole ride. That's my thought process too. Regardless of some of the movies being shit, they at least honored them. Curb will always be good, I think. Probably in the top 5 sitcoms of all time for me. Seinfeld there too. Yeah, I mean, as far
Absolutely.
as sitcoms go, yes, for sure. Um, I had 2 that were not on your list. Well,
Okay.
technically 3. One
Okay.
I know you'll never watch, which is Insecure, and it just ended and I loved it. Uh, I was surprised you didn't well, maybe you didn't like Visions, Star Wars
Oh yeah,
Visions.
it didn't really. I think that stuff is just. Eh, like, I
Okay.
don't care about it. Like,
Alright.
I mean, it was cool, but like, eh, it's useless. It's just like,
I
I
had a
don't know.
good time. And
Yeah.
then one I'm surprised you don't have, which was on my top of the year, Invincible. I loved Invincible
Oh, I
very, very
forgot
much.
about it. I
Yep.
liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I guess it could have been on there. Every episode was good.
Yeah, it's a great fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, I love the idea, it's hard to change superheroes, Jupiter's Legacy failed. Like, Super Crooks failed. The Boys luckily does it in a cool way, but Invincible, I thought, again, did just a really kick-ass job of flipping it on its head.
Yeah,
So,
it did actually. Yeah, I liked
yeah.
Invincible. Yeah, I
Now I wanna
completely
read it
forgot about
all.
it.
Yeah, that one I was surprised you didn't have, but, um, that's it. That's all I got.
So I have like a documentary that I just watched. It's on
Mhm.
HBO Max, but I loved it.
Sesame Street one?
Yes,
Hey, I
it's
just
called.
watched it
It's called.
yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's called Street Gang.
Yep.
Uh, and I actually like teared up during it because it brought like a lot of emotions. One, because I am such a huge Jim Henson person. I
Mhm.
love the Muppets. I love Jim Henson. I think he's a genius. And two, obviously the connection to my fucking whole baby, toddler, young life was Sesame Street. And
Yeah.
the music and seeing some of the skits and things that were coming back and anytime I watch anything like this, like the behind the scenes of like the Hensons doing their thing and the puppetry and all that stuff, and just seeing the work and love and attention that goes into shit like that, it always it's inspiring and it's fills me with wonder and I teared up and it's if anybody likes liked Sesame Street, I don't know why you wouldn't like watching this documentary.
I don't know
It's
anyone who hasn't seen Sesame Street, so you should just watch it.
I
Like
know, but there's some like men who think they're fucking men and would never watch something like that, regardless if they watched it as a kid because they're I was a fucking baby. I'm not gonna watch that now, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people. I like
Yeah.
joy and awe and wonder and childlike fun, and this doc was great.
Yeah, it was. I forgot, was the orange years this year or was it last year?
I can't remember either. I
Because I think it
saw
was
it this
this
year.
year.
I think
Yeah.
I saw it like early in the year.
Yeah. Because that would be on
Um,
my list too. I thought it was amazing.
that was a good doc, but I want to say it came out last year. Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
I
Let
did
me
my
catch up.
best.
You did good. It was a solid list. Nick Sullivan, the Christmas gift I really want is a Tomy Sonic Boom Big Head Sticks, the Jungle Badger plush toy, but I still didn't get her yet. Keep holding out, Nick.
Somebody
He
will
also
get it.
he wants one of those Nickelodeon painters caps from the 80s and 90s. I remember those, and I really miss watching Sesame Street on Noggin. Bring back Noggin. I remember Noggin. I remember that.
Yeah, but
Bobby says Forces of Destiny was a lot of fun. The little fun gaps in Star Wars lore, not taken very seriously, but straight up fun shorts. That was fun, actually. I like those. I show those to Kira. I just watched 50th anniversary Sesame Street special with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, fun and nostalgic. And today I watched first episode of Sesame Street. Oscar the Grouch was freaking orange. Ha ha ha.
where is this 50th anniversary special? Is that on HBO
It's got to
Max?
be on HBO, I would assume. I haven't seen that.
Okay, I want to watch that. But
Yeah.
also, Bobby, watch Street Gang. That
Yeah,
doc.
you should watch it.
If you have
Yep.
access to HBO Max, watch the doc. It's great if
Yep.
you want to cry, and you have plenty of time to
Cry.
watch stuff
Oh, that
in
too.
your
Yeah, he
present
said it's
state.
HBO Max. Cool. We'll watch
Uh,
it.
yeah, and then as far as music, there was only two things that came out this year that really razzed my berries,
Yeah.
and that was the Ska Dream
Oh, that was
and
this year, wasn't it?
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones,
Yep.
where half the album was good.
But that's good. If you
Yeah,
listen to Saturday nights, that's good.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
I hope there's more music. There's a lot of music that I do want to check out. There's a bunch of bands that like on a lot of these independent ska labels that are like popping up everywhere,
Ska labels.
and it's just a matter of finding a band that speaks to me personally, that the sound really gets to me. Um, I have a hard time with if the singer isn't good, then I don't get the music for some bands, and then some bands, if the music isn't good but the singer is good, I don't get I don't get it because I want it to live harmoniously together. Um, so it can be tough, you know.
Yep.
Like there's this band Catbite, and I think the singer is good,
Yep.
uh, but the music just doesn't hit me. But then there's this other band called Bite Me Bambi, and the music and her and the singer really mix, and so I really dig that band, and
I like them.
I want to get their
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Then there's this fucking band I can't remember the name, but the music is so good. It's like these guys know their shit, but holy shit, their singer is it's this chick, and she has no business being in that band. Like she doesn't sing per se. She just kind of yells her stuff like this and talks like this and does the lyrics and holy crap, she's fucking terrible.
Ugh.
But damn, the music's so good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
been hard finding new ska that I like. Doesn't happen really ever, unfortunately.
I'm hoping that we get some new interrupters in the new year.
Well, yeah, that, new
I
old
want a
bands,
new
sure.
Rancid. I did like
Oof.
the two things that Mike Park put out.
Slackers. Yeah, Slackers
Mike,
put out Windowland and something else.
there was a variety of stuff
Yeah.
that Slackers put out.
Yeah.
But I want like a proper
Yeah, yeah,
proper album. Um, but Mike Park I mean, I enjoyed both of those. Both he did
mhm.
Bruce Lee Band and he did the Chinkies
Yep.
um,
Yep.
in the same year. I think it was this year, right?
It was.
I think it was this year.
Yeah, yeah,
And they
you're
were
right.
both good.
Yeah, they were good.
Um,
Unlike Danny Elfman, but yeah, they were
oh my god,
good.
Danny, bro, you're going through some shit. um,
My
but
internet
yeah,
crashed.
I
You
hope I
said,
hope I hope Real Big Fish comes out with a new album next year. It's been years.
well, I'm sure they will. Bobby says, "Good year for me in music. So happy the new Duran Duran album, Last Goldfinger album is great. I thought need some more interrupters."
I liked the ska stuff on the new Goldfinger. Um,
Hmm.
I prefer if you're gonna do ska, I would rather you just do all ska, and I don't know. So I have more options to like the song, and because not every ska song that these
Yeah,
guys do is good, but I want
yeah.
to like them. So, but I'm not a pop punk fan in the slightest. I think it's terrible music. So I would prefer like Less Than Jake. Like I don't like their music when it's not ska. It just doesn't do it for me. And there's a lot of these bands that are popping up on these ska labels that sound way too pop punky for me. I just can't get behind them. I just hate it. I know that's Bobby's bread and butter. He loves whiny vocalists and. But my dreams are here, my bubblegum fucking pop punk, fucking terrible music.
What's funny is I like punk and I don't mind pop punk, but I hate when pop punk does, like, I don't like Goldfinger's non-ska songs, even though I like Goldfinger. I like his voice, but I don't like it when Real Big Fish did it. It's very weird. Like I have to have one or the other because it almost never works when they try to mix and match. Obviously when Goldfinger does a ska song, yeah, that's great. I love it, and they do a good job. But like, I don't listen to the rest of the album. I don't like it. It's very
Me either.
weird.
Me either.
I'm like, I like. I don't mind pop punk, but I need to
But
have
it's
that
like that with the
band
Boss
doing
Tones
more.
too, like, I would rather not hear the music that they do that is not ska.
Yeah, whatever moves us, moves us. Love me pop punk or punk ska. Yeah, I got you, Bobby.
Yeah, hey, I mean,
Nothing
people
wrong
love
with
what they
that.
love.
Yeah. Um, we got a few minutes or whatever. If you guys have anything else you want to say or look at us or ask questions, I think we went through our 2021 list.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't really have
I
any.
mean, it was a weird year, but as far as I'm concerned, we got some solid shit. I honestly I mean, other than, like, a few things, I don't really know what the hell's coming out in 2022, you know? I really don't. I have to look into that to see what we're looking forward to, like,
TV
movies
wise
for
or movie
everything,
wise?
everything,
Yeah.
man, like, they the world of release dates is
Entertainment.
shifting so much,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
this the virus is still, like, on the rampage. It's still, like, out there and affecting so many
Yeah.
people, and it's I don't know, so the one movie that, like, keeps popping in my head is Doctor Strange 2, you know?
Thor
Uh,
3 or
what?
4. Thor 4 is next year.
Oh, okay. See, I mean,
Those
I don't
DC
fucking remember all this
movies.
shit. Yeah.
I think actually, is it Aquaman next year?
I don't know if they pushed that to 2023. I don't know,
Into the
you know?
Across the Spider-Verse.
Is that 2022?
Yeah.
October 2022? Or is it
Mm,
2023?
yeah, I think it's 2022.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And
Avatar?
then December
Yeah.
supposedly.
Avatar is supposed to be December
Yeah.
2022.
That I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed back.
I hope it doesn't.
I hope
I
it
really
doesn't, but
I
you know,
really hope it doesn't. It's
he can
been
do
pushed
whatever
back
he
enough.
wants, and
It's shot. I don't know what else, like, December
I don't know.
2022 seems legit. Like, let's do that.
Let's not get any 2022 spoilers. Be surprised. Victim No More is 2022. There. That's 2022.
So we know that's coming.
uh
Um,
so no, I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're right. There's not. I couldn't tell you we normally
I
have a
have to make a
good.
list.
Yeah, we'll
You
make a
know,
list.
we have
You don't care about the Batman, but the Batman's next year.
I'll see it, but I am not, like, excited about it.
Did you watch today's trailer?
No, because I just don't care.
It was a good
You know,
trailer.
I will see it, but, it ain't my Batman.
The
I
Northman,
wanna see The Northman. That looks dope. That
that
looks
does
really
look
fun.
dope. And that
Uh,
other, well, that Nick Cage
I
movie.
do wanna see that.
And did you watch that Michelle Yeoh trailer?
Yeah, that looks
I thought
fun.
that looks
That looks crazy.
weird as hell. I thought that was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Boba Fett
street. Wow, that's
Boba
tomorrow
Fett I know, but I mean, it's
or
going to
2 days.
continue.
2 days.
It's in Wednesday. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah, Wednesday.
But it will continue into the next year, and then we're gonna get Obi-Wan and, Andor. Both Obi-Wan and Andor are on the 2022 list
Yep,
for Disney Plus. They put out that little trailer.
yep.
Um, so.
House of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's coming out too. HBO did that too.
HBO had a bunch of things that I was like, "What?" Like, I read the book, The Time Traveler's Wife. It was actually a cool time travel love story, in a cool way, and I didn't know they're making a TV show out of it. But, yeah, House of the Dragon will be good. The Witcher prequel,
Oh, yeah, that's coming out too.
Elves a
Yeah.
Fury or whatever it's called.
Blood Origin or something like
I
that.
don't know. Mannequin 3, Hollywood's Revenge. Of
Yeah.
course. Um, but anyway, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that show, and we'll try to do some more live shows. next year because no one's moving, hopefully. So we don't have to worry about that.
You're good.
Um, yeah. I don't know how many subscribers we're up to now.
I know we finally did hit 1,500,
Well, we're past 1,500.
but not by much, I don't think.
But anyway, thanks to all
Still,
the new
thank you.
subscribers who
I
came
hope you're
in.
actually seeing the stuff. I mean, we only ever get like a couple hundred hits on the videos, but we have,
Depending on the video. Every once in a while you'll see like a whoop.
yeah, just depends.
So
We did celebrate 30 years of LBP, and that's just going to continue. But we got to see the documentary that was made about us,
yep.
which was really good
Very good.
and surreal for me.
It should be.
I can't wait to see what happens with that thing. You know,
Yep.
uh,
Got to do more crapster pieces.
Craps for
I know
Pieces.
I want to do some more.
Um,
We did a lot of movie stuff, but it's not on the channel, unfortunately. Like we did like a lot of behind the scenes and like
yeah. I mean, it's on the
commentaries and
Blu-rays.
it's on the
So
Blu-rays. But the Blu-rays came out, which is great.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
big
We
year for
we got a
that.
bunch of new Blu-rays that are out, which is awesome. Um, got a new one coming for the new year, early in the new year. It's called uh, LBP's Fan Film Fright Fest, and
Okay.
the first one is it's a double feature with From Almost Night Till Almost Day and
Ah.
Friday the 13th Halloween Night.
Not three guys named Mister
Four guys named Mister.
or four guys named Mister.
I mean, I that could go on there.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
how long is that? Like 20
I
minutes?
don't know where that final footage is though. I'd have to really look for it. But anyway, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be doing some commentaries for those. Um, you know, people have really wanted that Friday the 13th Halloween night forever.
Forever. You get asked about it all. Oh man, where's that? Where's that? I mean, how old were you? Like 15? Like,
um,
what are they expecting?
that one was
Eight?
like 94, 95. That one was.
Okay.
I think just because the VHS collectors
Right.
try to get all those shot on video things,
Yeah,
even the
yeah,
fan
yeah.
films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to get a hold of some of the people who were actually in those movies and involved
Brad
in
Goff.
in making those. I wish, but I think I can get Dave, and I know I can get Jake,
Yeah.
who are in both. Um,
Okay.
I can probably get this dude Steve Jones, who is also in both. Yeah, he's in both. But yeah, that should be cool. Zack is working on that and is working with me on that now. Hopefully Wellsville Nights will be shooting the pilot for that. Hopefully Radikill. Um, I don't know. It's so I don't know, man. I don't know
Well, we're
what
still in
2022
2019.
is
Like,
gonna
yeah.
is gonna be like. I don't know. You never know who to believe, as things escalate and then they're just like, "No, it's cool," but then things escalate again, and, "No, it's cool." I don't know. It's a weird time still, and just do what we can to navigate. There's a lot of entertainment coming.
Thank God.
Um, so
Thank
yeah,
Crom.
really, thank Crom for
Mm.
all the stuff that has been entertaining us and keeping us sane and,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, it would be nice to get back in the saddle and properly make some stuff this coming year, and I hope these two projects come to fruition. It's been a long time. I don't count
The
uh,
last thing.
the 2019 short that we did. I definitely don't count the 2016 Death of Lantern remake.
You don't count
But
that?
I don't think it's as good. I don't think it's that great.
Yeah, but it's not the worst thing you've ever done,
No,
and it's not even bad.
eh, I think it's bad. I think it's bad.
You think everything's bad.
But I
Bobby
think
asked,
so.
"What are your goals for 2022?" He's gonna put out his fan film. He wants to convert at least 3 to 5 friends on being Hammer film fans.
You can do it. Depends on the person you meet, Bobby. You know how it is. Hammer is an acquired taste. Not everyone is gonna jump on that bandwagon. It's an interesting genre uh, unto itself.
Yeah.
One person might find them hair pullingly boring. Um, where you get people like you and me and Josh who love the sumptuous colors and the atmosphere and the acting and how earnest they are and the paint colored blood and the aesthetic of the Hammer films. They just speak to us in some way, but some people are just like, ugh, yawn, you know. But you got to let me know who you can convert. I'm always thinking that Katie, hates them, but she's always like, everything I've seen, I enjoy. It's always interesting when she says we can watch a Hammer movie. I'm like, okay, wow. So you just never know. You just never know. But goals, I don't know. What do you do that, Casey? Do you do like the year goal thing?
No.
Like
I
everybody
mean,
does their
I
resolution type thing.
no, I guess I would say goals. I don't say resolutions. Like,
Yeah.
what do I want to achieve? Bobby says I made my mom a fan on Christmas actually, which was weird. Showed her the Gorgon in Cash on Demand because it took place around Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, your
Did
mom's
she,
cool though. I mean, in
yeah, yeah,
general,
yeah.
but
I mean, try to show an 18-year-old a Hammer film.
try to show River. That's
He,
exactly what he would do.
I mean, he'd be asleep. He'd either fall asleep or somehow mysteriously leave the room without me knowing.
She likes Peter Cushing. Well,
Your
don't
mom?
all
Well,
older
as she should.
broads.
He was a hot commodity.
He's
You
a
wanna feel that
stallion.
cushion of the Cushing.
Uh, more cushion for cushion.
But yeah, I mean, I guess goals, but I don't think we do resolutions. I don't do resolutions. You just try your best every year to do the things you wanna do or be it a health thing or, I think that happens every year. It certainly does for me, you know? Um, I guess I hope to make these 2 things, you know? I guess I have a goal for Zach. I hope that he is successful with his documentary. Um, not just for us, but he deserves it. He did a really good job, and the
Put a lot
amount
of
of
work into it.
time,
Yeah.
years, and money he's put into this thing, he I want this to do well for him. I want him to really get some recognition for it. And I would love to, if I know that he wants to put the doc into festivals, I would love to attend a festival sometime and just sit in the audience and watch.
Let's go.
It would be cool. It would be cool.
It
You
would be
never
cool.
know. So I don't
Let's
know,
go.
but so I have that, but I guess really just don't die. Try to be healthy. Uh, I've put on some weight this year, and I don't like it. I don't feel good, so I'll be kicking into gear for the new year. Um, but yeah, I just really want to create more in 2022. I want to be able to shoot these things and, of course, see the gang, see everybody, just be happy and healthy. I don't know. What do you do? We all do our best. So we'll help everybody out. We'll help each other out. You know,
Yes.
I don't know. Good times. Let's just say good times ahead. Good times ahead. As much as we can make good times ahead for ourselves.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, man.
2022 is our year, man.
Yeah, let's be Clint. Let's be Clint. And every year you say that.
This is the year.
This is the year. I feel it. All right, Clint. You're doing a lot to achieve that. But
Well,
anyway, you know.
good stuff. All right, guys. Well, we had a great year. And we hope to have
It was
another.
good. It was good. I think there was a lot of fun, cool shit that happened this year, you know? Amongst all the craziness, we managed to do a lot of really cool things, and I think overall, minus the worldwide pandemic, it was a solid year.
I agree. 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Keep going, guys.
So hit subscribe, share, like, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your mom.
You know, thank you for the few who did drop by, and thank you for the people who will watch this afterwards.
Yeah.
Let us know your best of 2021 in the comments. What were you really digging this year?
Bobby said taco night with you guys and the tricks was a highlight. Thanks.
Of course.
That was fun, Bobby. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great to see you, man.
It's always it's great to see everybody, and I hope we get to see everybody again in the new year. But yeah, like and subscribe if you dig all this stuff. We'll have some more coming in the new year. We'll try to get back on track with the shows and things of that nature. I mean, I've got a Saturday morning sleepover. I always do them in the new year, right? You know, starting off strong. 2022 starts off the 5th year I've been doing Saturday morning sleepovers.
It's crazy.
And that is in January. January 15th is the next Saturday morning sleepover. I'm excited about that. I found some really weird shit on this year's rotation that I'm excited for people to see. And yeah. That's it though. There you go, guys. Crazy times.
All right,
The
everybody.
most.
It's been real.
Yeah. We'll see you guys.
Okay, bye.